So, welcome back. Now, I tried it now 2 times, and guys, I cannot tell you how much I'm looking forward until the delivery guy will knock on my door and will bring me my streaming setup, guys. I ordered a couple of weeks ago my whole brand new streaming powerhouse to give you the very best streams and not have all this delays and out of sync. And I know it's very, very hard to watch sometimes, but it will be resolved very soon, and then we will have the very best, number one, I promise you, very best live streams here on Stocks on YouTube worldwide. So thank you very much for tuning in. Today is a very interesting topic that I chosen and did some research on. Obviously, as for every single stream, I'm making quite an extensive research, and today we are talking about stock market bubbles. Are we in one? When it bursts, how does it look? What does the history says about stock market bubbles? All of that and much more here in this stream. So this stream is obviously every single day in the evenings for me, maybe in the mornings for you. That's why you need to let me know where are you watching from, and also let me know what is your favorite stock in your portfolio, because I'm really interested what you guys are invested in, and obviously quite interesting if some of my videos helped you maybe to be a better investor, right? So very much looking forward to your questions as well tonight. Obviously, anytime you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. And what else? Let me think. Yeah, and obviously, if you want to support this channel and this live stream, make sure to thumb up this video, and this would help to bring and grow and to bring this kind of videos in front of more investors out there. Doesn't cost you anything, it doesn't cost me anything, and I'm super happy, and this means the world to me. Now let's dive into something first that I have seen at one of our guys who is out there. His name is Northman Trader on Twitter. He's like a favorite. He's one of the very important traders that I follow, quite successful, a little bit of bearish, but he basically posted this chart today, which shows us that the overall bull market run that we see since the mid of March is quite systematic, guys. This has to do with the overall, yeah, you know that most of the trades nowadays are by very big money guys, and also algorithms, and also so much computer generated trades. And here you see that beautiful, I think that's the Nasdaq, right? Yeah, that's the Nasdaq, and beautifully the stocks went up in certain areas, so it was a short that they don't leave the specific areas. Quite interesting to see this kind of things. This is something that is input for your general investment knowledge, so I always love to see this kind of graphics. And before diving into the overall topic. Let's see who we have here. Oh, a lot of regulars here. So we have Hugo from Lisbon. His favorite stock is Facebook. DRK from Atlanta. And yeah, I'm quite interested what, and this is one of the questions already here. Belgium is also online. I only can see a big down again if we have a second wave, a new lockdown. Yeah, that's obviously true. This kind of an event would bring the stock market way down again. And I believe that we should look into today's topic, which is the stock market bubble. So let's have a look. First of all, obviously, if we're diving into this kind of topics, I would love to see what's the definition of it, because not many people, it's something that we hear all the time, but what does it mean? A stock market bubble. How is it defined? So a stock market bubble is a type of economic bubble taking place in stock markets when markets participants drive stock prices above their value in relation to some system of stock valuation. Behavioral finance theory attributes stock market bubbles to cognitive biases that let groupthink and herd behavior. Thank you very much for Wikipedia. Let me translate that. This is basically if lots and lots of people just go in one asset. We have seen bubbles in stocks. We have seen bubbles in the tulip crisis very, very long time ago. And we have seen just recently also bubbles in Bitcoin. When your taxi driver start to ask about a certain stock or an asset, make sure to go out of it, because this is a great indicator that something becomes too much known asset that everybody wants to just jump on the ship, and therefore prices are going very low, much very higher than it should be, and this become then a bubble, and bubble usually bursts. Now let's have a look into some other graphics that I have prepared here. So this is a quite interesting graphic that I showed also, I think, yesterday or the day before. The crashes, as you can see, the recent crash was a very severe one, but it was very much handled so far. We are looking now in the V-shape recovery, but if this will be consistent and stays the way, that will be the question that we can just answer backwards, unfortunately. Otherwise, it's impossible to predict what the stock market does next. And also, here, hidden advertising for my channel. Make sure to go after the stream also and watch one of my latest vlogs. As you know, if you don't know, I'm doing daily vlogging as well as daily live streaming, as well as breaking news every now and then. So a lot of content on this channel. If you like it, make sure to smash that thumb up button like this boy did, very known meme here. And I made a vlog about Beyond Meat, why I think this stock will be soon at $1,000. Huge opportunity, guys. Especially now the digitalization showed us, or the change in human behavior, and affecting also the livestock and this kind of meat manufacturers. So make sure to check it out, just in small hidden advertising here during the stream. This is maybe one of our most important graphic, guys. So this is the stages in the bubble. Let's have a look. So this is, first of all, let's have a look. The three main sections here is the smart money, which is the big guys. Then you have the institutional investors like pension funds, and then you have the retail investor, right? So you see in which stages happens what. And then basically what we usually have is a steal phase where it slowly take off. Then we have the awareness phase, you know, where we have some sell-offs, a bear trap. Bear trap is when it goes down, but the overall trend is going up. Then usually something like this gets then media attention, and then lots and lots of people want to get in. We have seen something similar in Tesla, you know, when it went to over $900 per share. We see a lot of enthusiasm, greed, delusion, and then a new paradigm, and then we have denial, return to normal, and then you see we are building a bull trap, and many people still thinking that the current run, the rally, is a bull trap in the current market. So this is quite interesting to see, you know, what will happen. Will this be a bull trap? So we go now a little bit, a couple of months or longer up, and then go down because the overall trend is down, because the economy is down, right? We have very bad economy data that is coming up here. So I really curious to see how this goes out. And then we have fear, you know, and this especially by the public and other retail investors who even maybe sometimes go into the stock when they don't know much about the stock market, and then they have just fear, they sell, and then they come to the capitalization where they finally sell the stock, and then we have the despair and then return to mean. So this is, you know, a cycle and the main stages of a bubble. I think this is a great graphic to show, you know. And then now we are totally free, you know. Take a guess where we are now with the market. If, you know, and I have seen many theories now, okay? I have seen people that said, you know, V recovery, absolutely, we went over the tip, where the thing is over. But I also, the other side, see, you know, Germany, who handled the crisis very well, is now seeing a spike in the cases, a spike in the contamination. And also, I think US in some parts opened too early. So let's see how this all develop. But if we have another, so we just see that, or I just saw that Hugo became member. So thank you very much for that. He is a regular of us, and so thank you very much to becoming a member. And I believe, you know, the question here is really, is the current stock market too evaluated? And look where we come from. We come from all-time highs, guys. We come from really high prices over there. And then we are seeing that, you know, the economy is basically detaching from the stock market because of the Federal Reserve, right? This is now a live stream of the Federal Reserve. They're printing like crazy, guys. And this helps, obviously, the market to become even higher in prices and inflating the stock market. But, and now is the $1 million question. Do we or do we not see maybe a new reality? Because something happened in 2018, towards end of 2018. We have seen the stock market went down drastically because the Fed said, hey, you know, we are maybe thinking about to raise the interest rate, and the market went down. And what they said, we wrongly interpret the economy, and we will keep the interest rate low as they are, and the market went up again. So maybe we are now, at least for a couple of years, at the new reality that the stock market can not go down. This is a theory, right? So let me know, guys, in the comments. I'm very much intrigued to know your opinion on that, because this is a great graphic and explanation here, which I believe, you know, and here's, but you know, and this is where I want to catch the conclusion, okay? Because bubble or not, if you are investing long term, you will be very happy individual. Because look at that, right? And we're having always the discussions. I see this in the comments, you know, Tesla's too expensive, Tesla's too cheap, Beyond Meat will never reach 1,000, Virgin Galactic is a $0 stock, right? And here, this will be there, battery here, day here, battery there, battery day there. So the question is really if you are thinking long-term, because long-term thinking will make you a very rich individual, like you can see here. This is the overall trend since 1957. So as you can see, all of this crazy things that are written down were severe or not so severe, really, yeah, events, okay? Let's see what we have here. Cuban Missile Crisis, stock market crash 1987, Mexican pesos crisis, accounting scandals, oil price spike, WTC attack, subprime mortgage meltdown, Lehman Brothers collapse, China slowdown worries, sovereign debt crisis, S&P 500 downgrades US debt, silver bubble, Penn Central, Persian Gulf War, and still, and this is the red line, the market goes up 6.9% as a compound annual growth rate. So we're really nicely along this line. So, you know, conclusionally, I can tell you guys, bubble, yes or not, think long term. You know, and this is what I try to, I try to, obviously I'm not a financial advisor, and here's obviously the usual disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, so the content that I'm bringing out is only for educational, entertainment, and information purpose only. And if you like it, don't forget the thumb up, because this helps the channel to grow. And therefore, you know, what I try to give as a message, you know, when I put also things about Tesla, just to show you that, you know, invest in these companies, that if you even invest in 5 companies, and we are, and it makes it has the chance to make 5 times your money, and you are 3 times wrong, you will still have much more money than in the beginning, twice as much. Okay, especially true for this growth stocks, for these opportunities, for this Virgin Galactics, for this Beyond Meats, for this Teslas out there. Okay, and I will try in the future always to give you the very best researches and time and investor view from my perspective, and I love to talk with you guys. And therefore, let me have a look into the live chat. So first, let me have a look if I can adjust the sound for you guys. And let's have a look what we have here. Georgia opening too soon will be a good example of Trump. Dow is still 20% down. Trade war 2018. Yeah, we had the trade war, right? Still we went up. What a roller coaster. That's absolutely true. Long term wins the race. That's absolutely right. And here's CS, who basically points out one of the problems, right? The Fed can't have millions of young people unemployed and then take away through retirement funds from the retired folks. It's not going to happen. They will pump and print till the election. Well, I think, you know, one of the most important part is here also that actually the moral Okay, the sound seems to be aligned again. So there in 2007 and 2008, the big financial crisis, we had a very big moral obstacle. Okay, that was the banks. How we can rescue the banks, right? Or like Lehman Brothers. These people are the reason why this crash. Why this crash came. But what about now? Now we have an enemy that is totally without any nation, right? Without any nationality. It's an invisible, and it came from somewhere, and we need to stick together as humans. And now you see what's the power of that. And the Fed says, we want to rescue everybody, so we print the money. Doesn't matter what are the long-term obligations for that. So if this is the right way, we don't know, right? Maybe some people are arguing maybe the right thing to do is to just let the market flow, right? What would happen if the Fed wouldn't steer against it? It would be crashing, right? It would be more realistic to the current situation. But if you pump so much money into the market, then this is maybe the new reality. I hope you like it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Special thanks again for Hugo to becoming a member. If you're interested into becoming a member, just check out the join button below this videos. And thank you very much for watching. I see you tomorrow, because now it's almost midnight. Markets are closing, and tomorrow again, so much content that I hope that you like that quantity and the quality, because obviously if we do more, we get better in it, and so on. That's the life circle, right? So stay safe, stay healthy. See you tomorrow.